Hey everyone, today I thought we could do a laptop upgrading video. I recently bought a Crucial solid state drive, the M550, 512 gigabytes. I've been waiting to put this in, thought I'd make a good video. I got it for about $200 from my PC, what's it called? PCCasegear.com. And yeah, hopefully it'll be a very vast improvement over my hard drive that I've got at the moment. And to supplement that, I also bought some new RAM for it. So I've got this package from Newegg. Took about 2 weeks to get here, so it's been sitting on my desk as well. So we'll be going through that. And here is the laptop that I'm going to be upgrading. It's my Asus G75 VW gaming laptop. It's pretty powerful for a gaming laptop, for a laptop even. Obviously you can get something a lot more powerful for pretty much the same price, but I really wanted the mobility of a laptop, really. And you can see it's a bit fingerprinty because I've had it for a while. Got a lot of use out of it. Use it for my editing and all that, various uses. So we'll get started. So it's quite a heavy laptop, big and bulky, which I suppose defeats the purpose of having the mobility of the laptop, but I don't really have the room for a desktop computer, so it was really laptop or nothing kind of thing. So what we're going to do to start off with is take the battery out, which is this big bulky thing up here, just to make sure that we're not going to fry any circuits or anything silly like that. So this will be the first time I've actually opened up this laptop and pulled it apart, so it's going to be a bit dusty. And I've also got some compressed air that we'll use to clean out the fans while I'm opening it up as well. But we'll get to that. So we've removed the battery, so I'm just going to put that up here out of the way. This right here is the subwoofer. Actually, this laptop has a built-in subwoofer. I don't actually know if I use it, but because I usually just have it plugged into speakers that use the SPDIF. Anyway, the little 3.5mm jack input, and I believe that this here is one of my fan filters that I'll check a bit later. But to start off with, we're going to remove this big back plate here to get to the hard drives and the RAM. Now apparently the first time we take off the back cover of these laptops, they're a bit tricky to get off. Let me just move my laptop up here so you can see what I'm doing. That's better. There we go. That was a bit of a hassle, sorry about that. Now we just have to pop it from the back, and it comes off like that. Looking a bit bit dirty in there, a bit dusty. Should probably open it up and clean it a bit more often, but what are you going to do? And this right here is the fan filter that I'm going to clean out. It's got a fair bit of dust in it, as you can see. So I'll just pop this up here for now as well. Now this model came with a Blu-ray drive and one hard drive in it with 500 gigabytes. There were other models you can get that have like terabyte hard drives, but I really wanted the Blu-ray player installed already. And it came with 12 gigabytes of RAM, so what I'm going to have to do is take out this one here and replace it with the two that I bought, so that we're not mixing up brands too much and that kind of thing. Because RAM's a fickle mistress, unfortunately, and it takes a lot to get it to work. So we're going to leave this hard drive in. This one's just an empty case. Going to leave this one in, transfer all my operating system over to the solid state drive that we've got here, and yeah, speed this baby up a bit. So we're just going to unscrew the empty case now. And these screws actually come out much easier than the back panel screw. Just try not to lose it inside the computer. Which I almost did anyway. Alright, so I'm going to move the box. So now I have to pull this tab, and out comes the bracket. And it actually doesn't have the screws that I need. So it looks like we might be stealing some from this one. Because you only really need 2 screws to hold it in, so hopefully this one has 4. Otherwise I might have to go buy some, unfortunately. So, yep, so I'm going to borrow 2 from this one. So we'll take it on a diagonal, and it'll be okay because they're locked in pretty tight. Plus they're actually really small screws as well. If I can get this to focus. Like really short nubby things. I think I would have a hard time finding those. Alright, which one have we taken out? So I'll take out this back one. Oh, nearly dropped it. So it's still solid in there, so that'll be okay. Hope I didn't touch the connectors too much. Alright, so we're going to put this one back in. And screw that one back in. Now that we've got our borrowed screws. I really need to get a magnetic screwdriver, I think. Be very helpful for videos like this. There we go, nice and tight. And the second one. There we go. Alright, so now the fun part, we're going to unbox my new gear. I've been waiting to make this video, so I haven't actually even opened it up at all. So we'll start with obviously the solid state drive, and I've got a little pocket knife to help us out here. It's not very sharp and doesn't have very many tools, but it's good for opening just small packages like this. When I can see what I'm doing. There we go. So it's very nicely packaged. And it came with a bracket in case you need to. I believe it's for putting it in desktops instead of laptops, but obviously we've got a laptop here, so I'm gonna put the bracket in the box up here in a minute. That's a pretty neat little bracket, but we don't really need it, so we're going to put that away as well. This is what our solid state drive looks like. Oh, it's very reflective. You can see the camera in the background in the reflection. So it's very sleek, very thin, and hopefully very fast. So it'll go in this way. Going like that with the bracket on it. So we'll screw these on first. Just trying to figure out which way this goes. I'm not that way. Alright. So, once again, we'll screw them in diagonally, make them nice and secure. Doesn't seem to be going in. There we go, okay. No, wait, still not going in. Alright, there we go. I'm sorry about the focus, my camera's being finicky. I'll make sure that's in very tight so it doesn't move out of place. And screw the other screw in. There, so it's not going to move. Which way did we decide it was going in? This way? Yep. That was a bit stiff. Hopefully it reads okay. I did a lot of research, so it should fit. I'm going to screw the plates in now. Just a lot easier than screwing in the hard drive to the plate. There, so they're not going to move. Okay. So now the hard part's, the easy part's done. I mean, the hard part's going to be cloning my current hard drive over onto my solid state drive. But before we started this video, I actually spent 2 hours backing it up onto my external hard drive, which is over here, which is just a Seagate brand 2TB external hard drive, just a black one. I think it's USB 3, and yeah, this has been my saviour. It's a very, very good product. Alright, so now the trickier part is going to be doing the RAM. So this one you can upgrade. There's 2 RAM slots that you can upgrade, but the other 2 are under the keyboard, and to upgrade those ones you have to pull a lot more out, which I'm not going to do because I don't need more than 16 anyway. Probably don't need more than 12, but I do a lot of video rendering, and you know, every little bit helps. And plus pulling out a lot more voids your warranty with Asus, I believe. So anyway, we're just gonna take this 4GB stick out and put in 2 other 4GB sticks that match, and hopefully when we start it up, the computer will read everything okay, and we'll have our new rig upgraded. So what we're gonna do is just pop these sides here. So that the RAM flips up, and you can see just there's another RAM chip, but it's actually underneath a lot of computery stuff, so I'm not going to worry about that one. Took a lot of research actually to figure out what I had to buy, because with RAM you have to match the size. We should match the size, the voltage, the clock timings or clock speed, I can't remember what it's called now. You should match the brand, and you also have to, there's 2 different sizes. There's desktop size, which is a bit longer for desktop computers, and laptop size or mobile size, which is a bit shorter, a bit smaller. And I've never actually heard of this brand, Alpida or Alpida. This RAM hasn't been too bad. It's just, it was very hard to find a match for it, since it was such a strange brand that I hadn't heard of before. But if all else fails, I suppose I can just put this one back in and stick with 12 gigabytes, and you know, sell the ones that I bought. So let's get started. I'm going to put this up here, and we'll open up our box of RAM from Newegg. So for now I'm just going to move the laptop so that I don't get any foreign material in there. So this RAM cost me only about $80 for 2 4GB sticks. Which I was very happy with, because I don't like spending money. And don't worry, I won't pop these. Oh, what's this? I have no idea why that's in there. So here's our RAM. For large bubble wrap. So the RAM I got was DDR, I want to say 3. DDR3, 1600 megahertz. Clock time 11/11/11/28. 1.5 volt, 4 gigabytes. So hopefully these should work. And that's just my receipt, so I'm not going to show you that. So this next part might be loud, so I might have to cut it out or just edit the sound a bit. Hang on, there might be an easy way to open this. Hopefully, maybe. Alright, looks like that's going to bend, so we'll give it a shot. There we go. Didn't have to cut anything. Thank God. I usually cut myself trying to open those things. Whoops. Alright. So we're going to pop these out carefully. So that's our... Oh, goddamn camera, come on. That's our new RAM. Very shiny. We'll compare it to the other one. And green as opposed to this sort of turquoisey colour. And obviously not as dusty. That's okay. Alright. So we'll get the other one out too. There we go. That was strange. Alright, so I'll just grab the laptop back now and we'll pop this in. Alright, so apparently the trick to this is to slide it in at an angle and then push down. So we'll give it a shot. I think that's as far as it would go, hopefully it is. So there's one, we'll get the other one. Alright, so they're both in firmly. And hopefully that works because it's going to be a big effort to unscrew that and try it out. But they feel pretty firm. I can't get them to slide down anymore, so hopefully that was all that I had to do. Alright, so that's the hard drive done, and the RAM. Just gonna clean the fan filters now with our press there. Okay, that's working. So we're just going to put a little tiny bit in the fan. I don't know if you can see all that dust coming out the back there, but there's quite a lot. Am I supposed to shake this? No. Oops. Oh no, no, okay. We're okay. There's quite a bit coming out of that fan there, so hopefully it's clean now. And we just have to open up this one now and get the dust out of that one as well. That piece was quite stubborn. And there's our other fan filter with a fair bit of dust on it. At least I don't have to replace these, all I have to do is just clean them, which is very handy. If I can actually get it. There we go. Okay. I'll move the laptop before I do these so that it doesn't just go straight back into the laptop. But I will just blow out here. Straight back into all this. So now I'll just move the laptop and we'll do the fan filters and then we'll test my new baby out. Dust floating around my room after this. Just have to clean up my desk as well. Alright, it's all clean. Much better. So we'll just pop the fan filters back in. And our upgrade is hopefully complete. So, well, I've got 2 screws. Okay. We'll start putting it back together now. Putting all the cover's back on. And now for the back cover. Alright. Lastly, the battery, which goes in this way. And lock it. Oh, that might be the release actually. Yes, that's a release, not a lock. Alright, so now turn it on and moment of truth. Welcome back. It's been a few hours since I set the cloning process up, but it's all finished now, and I've set the BIOS to boot from the solid state drive as my operating system, so hopefully it should be a bit faster in starting up now, and it'll just hopefully boot up those Adobe programs a bit faster. Let me get back to work quicker. So we're going to start it up now and show you how fast it boots up. I don't think it'll be anything over the top impressive since I'm using Windows 7 and Windows 8 is apparently the fast operating system, but obviously any improvement is welcome. So I've just turned it on. And if you've watched the whole video up to this point, you'll obviously see that it didn't hang on that Windows logo. And there we go, already on the desktop. And we'll try and start up Firefox, and it starts up instantly. So there we go, that's we'll try and open Photoshop after just starting up the computer. We'll see how fast it is. So that's much better, that's all ready to go. So it's been a long day setting all that up, but hopefully it was worth it for this video. And obviously it's going to be worth it for me, because now I can play all my games pretty much on demand instead of waiting for them to load. And I can do my media work as well. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you continue watching. Bye.